promise I won't do the thing. It took every inch of my being not to do the cello. So I've called this stream, what? Who cares? I've called the stream a rose by any other name because Beast Castle and roses and all that good stuff. Yesterday, last time you asked me which characters from Beauty and the Beast are in this world. Name the furniture.
Cogsworth.
Yes.
Lumiere.
Yes.
Mrs. Potts.
Yes.
Chip.
The kid one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what the wardrobe's called.
Yes.
The French maid.
I don't know who you're talking about, so I'm going to say no.
Feather duster thing.
Oh, probably yes.
Lumiere's little slag.
Are you trying to say slag?
She's a slag. She is. She's a slutty feather duster.
Lumiere's little fucking whore. Is that what you're
Basically. Have you ever seen the scenes?
The dusty ass whore.
She's not dusty. She's fruity. She's French. I mean, it's set in France, but she's saucy.
She's a saucy.
She's a minx.
A minx.
I can't think of what else there is.
What furniture? Piece of furniture?
Yeah.
What piece of furniture is she?
She's a feather duster.
Feather duster of the night.
Look her up.
What's her name?
I don't know. That's why I called her what I called her.
Beauty.
Just put Lumiere's girlfriend.
And the Beast feather duster name. Marie in the comic. Wait.
She's got loads in it. Plumette is the one I remember.
Plumette? Plumette in the live action remake.
Yeah. Babette.
Fifi?
Look at her.
Oh.
Saucy devil.
Wait. Hold on. Sorry, if we could.
Look at her go. She's quite a large character in the live action remake.
Is she actually?
Yeah.
I don't recall her actually. But I've only actually ever seen that film once.
I want to read what it says that her personality is.
A very flirtatious character. Hold on, if I
and likes to tease and play with Lumiere. She does.
I don't believe Fifi is in this. No.
That's a shame.
I would recognize if that were the case.
That is a shame.
Oh, I did it again.
I quit.
Maybe so. Belle might know what happened to the Beast. Did we meet? Yes, we did meet Belle. That's good. But she had barely had a speaking role. And that's unfortunate because I moved faster like that. The game did tell me where to go, and I forgot. It was like, we need to find Belle at the top. There we go. I think the camera even panned towards the destination needed to go, unlike a certain first game.
Scarred.
Oh, what am I going to do?
I should have got you to get this game, play this game first. Honestly.
Cursor.
Okay. But Donald!
No knock.
Who opened the door?
Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Donald. Sora. Goofy.
Hiya. Put me down. Put me down.
Oh.
Never felt the touch of a woman.
Doesn't want one, clearly.
Yeah, put me down now. Must be in the West Wing, Beast.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore.
Did something happen? Yes. Is that why you're here?
Oh, no.
Fuck if I know. Not exactly, but we can still help. Since we're here and all. The beast won't talk to you. He's been acting strange. The only ones you might know are locked up in the dungeon. I want to help them, but wait a second. Who locked who up? The beast locked up his servants, who we've not met, technically. That's what I don't know. Where's this dungeon? You can get to the Undercroft from the West Hall. The dungeon is down there. So we are in the East Hall, apparently. So just the other side of the stairs. Jobs are good in, mate. Right. Nope, not talking to you. Oh, and if you forgot where to go, she tells you where to go. Still little things. Found a map of the area so I don't get lost. Wait. Oh, we didn't go. The game skipped through.
He's a big boy.
Yep. Hate it. Those are like one of the worst enemies, but you have to hit them from behind. Oh, but there's a reaction.
This is the
command
thing
you can
that annoys me about RPGs. I'll be like, I'm focused on my mission. Could you just stop popping up everywhere? Just want to walk down the corridor.
do. So there are some games where you can turn off. There are some games where you can turn off encounter rates. So that so newer RPGs, not all of them, but some newer ones that are like dedicated to accessibility and just like, hey, we get that you just want to get through the story.
Yeah, I'm
like,
here for the story.
like, hey, you can turn off encounters, random encounters if you want.
It's very clean to say all the servants are locked up.
Yeah. I think you can tell that I like this outfit for Sora a lot because it has all the colors that I like. This is the wardrobe.
Yes.
Here it is. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Try moving the wardrobe. So you gotta keep tapping it. And if she wakes up, you gotta stop. It changes to waken, even.
She wake up cross-eyed.
I'm just starting to get comfortable. May I help you? Huh? Yeah, Belle needs us to go to the dungeon. Goodness, you're here to help my friend? Well, why didn't you say so? Because you grew her face and startled
Why is she so cross-eyed?
You know what? I never noticed. I noticed that she had eyes, yes.
How did you not notice
Like-
that?
I think she's trying to like look down.
Well, it's not like looking like
Yeah.
she's looking down.
True. I used to be human, you know, until the enchantress cast her spell. I was turned into a wardrobe when the prince was turned into a beast. The prince is the beast? The beast is a prince?
Someone didn't watch the popular 1990s film.
Although his behavior was far from princely at the time. What's this about a spell? Well, it was a cold winter's night. And that's enough for now. You can hear the rest when you investigate
Cool.
the others.
Like, no details.
No details. Watch the film, please. Hurry now, the dungeon is damp and chilly. Certainly no place for a clock. Clock? You'll find out soon enough.
This must be it.
Where we store the furniture.
In this crypt. Time to get the Christmas tree out.
I did not see this coming at all.
Yeah, bros. Yeah. Just a little mini boss. Keep you on your toes. Ow. Wait, I've got magic, haven't I? Oh. Thank you. That was goofy with the rescue because I was about to die and I wouldn't realize. Wow. Oh. So you see where it's the Sora? All I had to do was press. I didn't know it could happen in this fight. Okay. Yeah. You're about to. I didn't really think you were gonna see this thing so soon. Sometimes in fights, Mickey can show up to save you. But only in certain fights, and only like there's a small chance of it. So like Mickey can fight and stuff like that, but he can't defeat bosses. You can get bosses' HP all the way down, but you can't defeat them. But yeah, you get to see his face at least before his face is revealed, which is interesting. It's actually quite embarrassing that I've actually unlocked the Mickey feature so soon. But yeah, Mickey can straight up just show up and you play as Mickey. But this happens in so very few fights. Yeah. Now we can basically heal Sora. And then Mickey disappears.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah.
I can, at certain points, I can press triangle to pick up the bats and hit other things with them. Did it die? Right. I have to defeat the spirit that was possessing it. Come on. Done.
Back off.
Where is it?
It's over.
Yes. And I've got upper slash, whatever that means. After every scripted fight, Sora or your entire party learns like a new thing. Either they learn a new ability or their strength goes up or something like that. You think the dungeon's past this door? Come on, we've got to set those servants free. Okay, that's that. These mean nothing, but it's gonna bother me if they're not collected. They mean something, but and I don't need to get them, but it's gonna itch my brain that they're not collected. If they're like easily accessible.
There's nobody here.
You mean there's nobody to rescue?
Did someone say rescue?
Shh. Keep quiet.
Uh-huh.
It might be them.
Oh, they look like nice boys to me.
The voices are off.
You're your friend.
The voices are off.
I sent us to find you.
Lumiere sounds kind of close.
Wow.
Not sure about Mrs. Potts.
I'm Sora. Donald. Goofy.
I am self-winding, sir. I am not goofy.
I'm glad you're okay.
Nina with a new toy.
We're overjoyed to see you. Did somebody put a spell on you guys too?
No. Yes, that's right. You've heard. It was the Enchantress.
It seems so long ago.
No, Lumiere is nowhere near.
An old beggar woman came to the castle. And
That's better, but it's still off.
But the master of this castle, that is, of course, the prince. Stop that! Put me down this instant!
I guess they're gonna get all the original voice actors, given that films are.
I feel like there's no
Decades
original
old.
voice actors in this game.
Phil from Hercules was like still him.
Danny DeVito.
Thank you. Because I was gonna say Danny Defoe and I was wrong. Yeah. He was a spoiled prince. This is just the story of how he became a prince. Everyone in the castle was enchanted too. It's quite a story. Is there anything we can do to help? Let's get the Enchantress. Oh no, dear. We already know what needs to be done, but with the master out of sorts, sure he's acting weird. It's almost as if he's forgotten how to trust others. You don't suppose he's been turned into a Heartless, do you? Heartless? If they are a part of this, then it's a good thing we're here. Let's go find the beast. Splendid. Splendid. Follow me, messieurs. I know a shortcut.
Okay.
Map for the basement. Ooh, AP boost is good. We'll use that right away. Also check out what I got from that fight. That helps me level up faster. Great. Also Valor. So with that red form, I go faster and have 2 Keyblades. If I equip this, basically if I'm almost about to die and I have it available, then I can press it 1 quick button to turn into that real quick. But I don't need that. Upper slash, I'll take. Which way? This way? There's Chip, by the way.
Oh, sorry, Melly.
Did you know that Cogsworth can make an alarm sound too? It's so loud, I bet it'd wake up everybody. I don't think Chip speaks. I don't know. Allow our guests to pass. They too are furniture. Living, breathing furniture. After you. Alright, how do we get out of here? I'm afraid we won't be marching out that easily. You see, the door leading to the other side is concealed by a sort of contraption. What kind of contraption? Observe. It's a lovely little waltz. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we could but light all the lanterns in this passage, the secret door would open. But as you can see, the lanterns are already burning with an enchanted flame. You must put out this enchanted flame before I'm able to light the lanterns properly. Can't you just throw some water on them? I'm afraid that's not enough. But if you use the power of light, maybe I'll try using the Keyblade.
I'm just checking something real quick. I'm still listening.
Only 3 lanterns left. If we work together, we'll have that door open in no time. Piece of cake. Again, it is not quite simple, mon ami. Certainly you cannot expect Cogsworth to hand from that handle forever. What? Why? Lumiere, you... Excuse me. If he gets tired and falls off, all the unlit lanterns will rise to the ceiling again. Before you can continue, you must see the Cogsworth. Once he gets his strength back, he will grasp the lever again for you. So it's just a little mini game.
Please hurry and be quick about it.
Where his grip is running out.
Yeah.
I think this'll do the trick.
Oh shit.
So we had someone come to work for it.
Oh.
They
yeah.
were like, my legs have gone blue. We got a little wipey wipe. Did a little wipey wipe and we were like, do you have any new pants?
People are going to hear half of the story and be like, what are they talking about?
When clothes dye your skin. Because the other day I thought I was maybe dying or something was seriously wrong with me because my feet were a bit grey. And then I remembered I was wearing new black socks and I had done a 12-hour shift in my new black socks.
And that's it, had cursed her feet to be grey.
Because of the dye. And hopefully I'm not dying of any other conditions that I don't know about.
You're not dying, it's just die.
Exactly.
There's a joke in there somewhere. Internet. I thought it was my
The internet
extender,
is for porn.
but the internet, yes.
It's an actual song.
No, I know. The internet just fucking crapped out, so I had to reset the modem, or the router. At the same time, we got some snacks. We got a samosa. Sorry, it's not cold. Sorry, it's not warm. But, you know.
I was like, but it is cold.
Yeah, it's cold.
But the problem is, Joey's put the samosa down in front of me, and now my brain's like, there's a samosa there.
Right, let's break bread.
I'll let you do it.
Let us,
A better job than I was expecting.
same.
Oh, thanks.
The big one. I think it's a big one.
Cool. Samosa! Corner shop samosa.
Freezing cold.
Very spicy.
Very spicy. And I got coconut cake. I should do.
Jam sponge and coconut. I should make that at home.
Yeah, well, yeah, I imagine it wouldn't be too hard.
No, it's not. Just a regular sponge cake with a bit of jam and desiccated coconut on the top.
Okay. What's the clock's name again?
Cogsworth.
He's losing his grip, so I've got to be fast.
On reality, because honestly,
No, he's lost his grip. Shit. He's losing his grip. There's no way to do this without... There's no way to do this. No way to do this in one run without getting...
oh no.
I'm pressing the button. What?
Who's thirsty?
Yep. Mr. Potts has to come... Mrs. Potts has to come back.
Where is she?
Somewhere.
There she is. There she
Yeah,
is.
she can't get around because of the pathfinding.
I think this'll do the trick.
There you go.
Please hurry and be quick about it.
How's Cogsworth voice?
Probably the best of the three, in my opinion.
Everyone needs to help light the lantern. So this is what makes it difficult. Miss Potts has to fucking... Where is she? Why is she going that way?
She's a woman with her own mind.
Look, what are you doing? I'm just gonna wait for him to fall down, because that's ridiculous.
I think this'll do the trick.
Would you follow?
Please hurry and be quick about it.
Because Lumiere's been waiting here for ages.
I think this'll do the trick.
Okay.
Is this the spot?
Yeah.
I think this'll do the trick.
I'm surprised that one got lit.
Yeah. I think Lumiere jumped over the box. All set? The secret door should open now.
That was quite an obvious secret door.
Let's check on the castle. My absence has been too long.
We all know who he's checking on.
Fifi. But I feel like you're well. Whoa! I feel like you're well happy about the samosa.
I am. I really like these samosas. I feel like one day when I heat them in the oven, I will change my life. They're very tasty. I would like the
Really
recipe.
good. Yeah.
It's on my list for the year to learn how to make a good
samosa. Yeah, you're right.
Like a really good samosa.
Oh. See, some of these statues are just breaking out the walls.
It is an enchanted castle.
That is true. Yep. Ooh.
It's not, I feel like he's not going to be happy.
It's time you dealt with Belle. She's scheming to take everything you have.
Is she?
This castle, your precious Rose, and then your life.
Jesus.
Trust no one.
That'd be a different film.
Only anger will keep you strong.
I've had enough of strength. There's only one thing I want.
What? To love and be loved in return. Who could ever love a beast? See? She has accomplices.
How manipulative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear, Master!
They should have. Sorry. They should have a side quest of the makeover scene. when she does all his hair and stuff.
That would have been fun.
Help the beast come back to his senses by knocking some sense into him.
So when you're near Cogsworth, you can press triangle, and then he'll tell him to wake up, and it will stun him for a bit. Like, please, master, compose yourself. Help Cogsworth gather energy.
We love you, Cogsworth.
Not enough cards.
We do. We
fucked
love you,
it.
Cogsworth. We do.
Oh, thanks for the heal, Donald. Donald healed me. Wait, what?
Ow. I hurt my ear.
Sorry.
And I've got a headphone on it.
That's not meant to happen. Oh, what?
He's on the wrong way. Ba-da-da.
Release. How could I release that one but not the other?
Don't know.
So many. So the reason why the reaction commands like come up as green and like sometimes have a triangle symbol is
Yeah.
because the game's were original PlayStation only. And so the triangle obviously is the green triangle button where Y would be in this case. But they didn't change the UI for all the other platforms, so it just remains triangle. We've seen. Don't die, Jerry. I didn't realize I was bad at this game. I'm pretty sure I chose standard mode too. Like, he's stun locking me to death.
Ow.
Sorry.
My poor ears. I'm a delicate flower.
Here we go. Yeah, get an air combo in.
Basically, just be better.
Yeah, basically.
Compose yourself.
It's meant to be that simple.
You made a real meal out of it.
I really did.
What happened?
Well, Master, you see, that is, how shall I say, actually,
Well, you put everybody down there in that dungeon.
I did what?
you did.
Who was that guy you were talking to? The one in black?
Zaldin. That's his name. He came from the darkness. He used my anger to control me.
See, he's following the bleached brows trend of 2023.
My sadness, my pain, and turned it all into rage. There was nothing I could do. I could no longer see the truth.
We'll all be. That must be why you threw all your friends down there into the dungeon.
Thank you, Goofy.
To make sure that you
No one else had got to that conclusion.
Was that it? Was it to protect them?
Sure. We know you're good inside.
He's right, Master. We've all seen how kind you can be.
Don't forget, Beast was there during one of the biggest pop-off moments in Kingdom Hearts 1.
In your heart, but I'm afraid
When he was like, my friends are my power.
I've mistreated her. I've mistreated her and been so selfish.
She didn't say
Said every man ever.
She'd never tell anyone of my cruelty. She's too good.
You see, I'm afraid he judges himself far too harshly.
Why don't you just
Cogsworth's hands are cute.
That is a cute observation
no
to make.
excuses. Come on, we'll go with you.
Oh, Beast has joined your party. I'm going to take Donald out because I'd rather have Goofy in so I can use a Valor form. This is all the stuff he can do. Great, fun. Goofy learned Defender. He can't use it. No, not that. Wait. Oh, we can check. So the journal has like a page for each world, should I say? We've got like amps and reports, which do matter, but not for now. Characters, all the characters that appeared in Twilight Town. Oh yeah, Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather. Also shows you the movie they came from, or the game in this case, Final Fantasy VIII. 7. Merlin, was it The Sword and the Stone? 1963. Yeah, man, these films are quite old, huh? Scrooge. 1938. Christ. 91. There's 2 Beasts. The Wardrobe. Was it just called The Wardrobe in the
I
original?
don't know. I would name her Julie.
Julie.
She looks like a Julie.
She looks like a Julie.
Ah,
You're right,
Julie.
love.
Ah, Julie. She's all right as our Julie.
Party command has been added. Did I forget about this? Oh, you could have swapped characters in on the fly.
It's my turn.
Forgot you could do that. Oh, interesting. I did forget what we're doing.
Finding Belle.
Go to the Beast, yeah.
No.
See Belle. Go with the Beast to see Belle. So the game has a thing called limits, which you can do with your party members. I do believe we haven't learned Goofy's one, but we do have Beasts, and you'll be able to see it soon. I can do it now, but I want to do it in a place where it's like proper. Yeah, like here. So.
Get out!
So we work in tandem, attacking, and then once we're done, which the enemies weren't in the way, yeah, and sort of just damages all enemies around. It uses up all of my MP, which has now become the purple bar. In Kingdom Hearts 1, if I ran out of magic, I had to like keep hitting enemies in order to fill it up, and it was very annoying. In this game, when you run out of MP, then it goes into recharge mode, which is the purple bar. So once that purple bar finishes like going down, then I've got all my MP back.
Okay.
The only things that, so obviously most magic basically takes like a certain amount of your MP bar. That was the case in Kingdom Hearts 1. In Kingdom Hearts 2, it's the same, except the only two things that take up all of your MP bar at once is healing yourself and doing the limits. Did I just miss all these treasure chests on the way in?
Get out!
Give me strength.
I love the little pat on the shoulder. But you can do this, Sora. Oh, hello. So these enemies have their little lances. When they're like flying at you with it, if you press triangle at the right time, or reaction command at the right time, then you can grab it and then we'll fly around with them, and then you can hit other enemies. So I like that. Like all the enemies, most of the enemies are like interactable like that. She's not in here yet. Never mind. Forget you saw that room. I'm surprised they even let you go in it. Yeah.
Get out!
Wait, can you see outside?
Not really.
Kinda, yeah, a little.
The outside of the castle.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like it took this long to get to Belle's room before.
I think it's because of all the enemies. But the combat's so much faster that it's like, compared to 1 where it's like, I don't mind sort of doing all of them. Like I'm hitting things way faster versus how clunky the first game was. Did you fucking miss? Nice dodge.
This is it.
Where's she gone? You want a piece of cake?
I can't decide.
Master? Everyone's safe now. Wonderful, thank you. Where's Belle? Why, she left in a hurry. Something about going after this man in black. I don't think you like that.
I don't think it was Will Smith.
I liked that. Like, it took me a second to get, I was like, Will Smith? Oh. Why doesn't she do what she's told? Temper. Her spirit is what makes Belle so special.
She's a woman of her own mind.
Of her own mind. We'd better go find her. And I know where she is. I'm just gonna make, wait, I should probably save. Because I know what's coming. Oh, pop off beast. Oh, yeah.
I'm warning you. You'll be sorry.
Belle, where are you?
You'll be sorry
Please, help.
when my father hears about this.
Please help. I'm in the ballroom. Ah, okay. Thank you, camera, for showing me where that is.
I just need to reply to this. So my friend is on the phone to the police, so I'm mildly concerned.
Sounds important. We are back. All
We're
right.
back.
Everything's fine.
I prefer Belle's like village dress to her big yellow dress.
Nope.
How about now? Are you okay now?
Now, there's a really cool way I want to defeat this boss.
Wow!
You can defeat it the normal way or the stylish way. There's some really cool things Sora can do in this fight. But this is the boss of the level. It's a bit fucky though. It's like one, you know, remember the spirits that were possessing like the door or like the night statues? It's basically like a big one of that. Oh shit. Oh, he's healed me.
I thought I saw the pillars move.
Yeah. Please.
Get out!
That was kind of the stylish way, but that wasn't even the boss. I mean, it was.
It is the darkness.
It is giving I'm being born into. Now this.
It's like Pokemon.
Congratulations. Your slime ball has evolved too.
A veiny lava slime ball.
Mm-hmm. Now this one's a bit difficult.
Give me strength. Back off.
So, step fault. See it.
You can kind of see it because
Yeah.
things distort where it is.
Heal up. Do you see that? You see those things falling down? Oh, Mickey again? Okay. I'm getting lucky with this Mickey prop.
I'll help ya.
The problem is that I can't see. So I have to keep. Wait, do I need to hold it or need to keep pressing it? No, I have to keep pressing it. I have to wait until that gets to drive meter gets to 3. And whatever attack he's doing is giving me enough time to do it. I think he's coming over toward me. Yeah, he is. Alright, let's go. Try again. Where are you? Can't see you. I'm just gonna assume you're attacking me. Oh, nope. And... boom. Where have you gone? Where have you gone? Ouch. Oh, he fell off. Okay, cool.
Get out!
Light!
So yeah, when he spins you around and like throws you, if you press triangle at the right time before you hit the pillar, you can spin around it and then you do that thing. The only thing about Valor Form is that I can't block in it. Okay. What do you think? Alright. I want him to do a certain attack. Come on. Here we go. Never mind, I fucked it. I hit the pillar. There we go. And... whee! Stylish. It's just it's one of my favorite things he can do.
Nice.
We did it!
We did it. We did it. We really, really did it.
Zaldin!
Fareway.
Obviously.
Of course.
What does he want here?
He must be with
Joy.
Organization 13. Ever heard of the Nobodies? When a strong-hearted person turns into a Heartless, a Nobody is created too. See, the organization, they've got control of all the Nobodies.
That's right. And they were gonna make you into a Heartless. That way they could get that nobody of yours and have control over it.
You're all right.
Saunter over like that.
Him smiling, he's so happy.
Belle,
That was so slow.
sorry, I wasn't myself. I hope I haven't done anything to hurt you.
Belle's high.
Forgive me.
I know you weren't.
I was
yourself.
okay, I was
You don't have to
fucking babe.
apologize. But I had hoped that you might have changed a little bit. I wish you could start trusting me.
Oh, I am afraid time is running short.
What do you mean?
Remember the rose?
From the beast's room?
Precisely. You see, if the master can learn to love,
Look at his little hands.
turn before the last petal falls.
They spell.
I think it's his arms as well, but it's hands, yeah.
Really? You think he's gonna make it?
We think so.
Don't we, Chip?
I think you're right.
Yep, Chip doesn't have a
I
voice.
hope you're right.
What happened?
The king is open!
Do you have to go?
Yeah.
Now, no more arguing, okay?
Okay. Oh, he's so bashful.
Take care, dears.
You're welcome here anytime.
If you hear anything about Riku, or the king, the Heartless, the organization, anything at all, let us know. Okay, gotta go.
That's useful. Now I can heal myself without having to menu.